Good morning. It just turned 7 a.m. here. Just figured I'd pop in and say hi this morning. Waking up a little slow. So, figured I might just pop on here while I have my coffee. I don't have anybody to talk to. I'm not going to call anybody this early. So. Probably should have checked my messages and seen if anybody reached out, but forgot to do that. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Are you up really early, or are you still awake? I'm gonna go with still awake. I'll bring the donuts. Oh, nice. Up, which up? Which one? Got up like a half hour ago and I just can't wake up. So I grabbed a little coffee down there. But, so, kind of been like looking at where to go. I was looking at a couple of places this morning. So I might go somewhere this afternoon, right? I'm not really sure. But I might do like a little short hike this afternoon. I was thinking about going to a couple of places, and I chose. I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of. Did I get rest a little bit? A little bit. Yeah, more so than I usually do. Let's put it that way. So there's this one place, right? This one says, I'll give you a couple. Here's one I was looking at: Ferncliff Forest. If you're looking to climb a fire tower and don't want too much of a hike to get there, Ferncliff Forest in Rhinebeck is the place. The less strenuous hiking makes for great outing with the whole family or wildlife watchers, and you'll be amongst the oldest growth in the forest in the Hudson Valley. This is the part I like about this, okay? With over 200 acres of preserved land now maintained by the Ferncliff Forest nonprofit, which I thought was pretty cool that they were able to make a nonprofit to maintain this. So that means people care enough to donate to keep it maintained, which I think is a beautiful thing. This trail system offers 4 miles of well-marked hiking with a variety of options to explore. The fire tower is one of the best sunset spots in the Hudson Valley. All right, so maybe we'll do a sunset hike there. How about that? If that's what we choose. Or there's another one called Shawagunk Grasslands National Wildlife Refuge. I don't know where these places are exactly, so mind you. But this one says a hidden gem Okay. Yep. Sorry about that. This Wi-Fi is spotty, so I had to log out and log into a different one. Just let me know if you guys see me in my back. See, it literally kicked me all the way out. Okay, thank you. I know it's early, guys, so I don't expect a lot of people to talk. That's why I kind of figured I'd do a little bit of story time with you. All right, we'll get back to the Sh- Shawagunk Grasslands National Wildlife Refuge. A hidden gem in plain sight. The reason you come here is not necessarily to up your heart rate. Formerly the Galeville Military Airport, this flat grass trail system in Wallkill is well maintained year round by the Fish and Wildlife Service and is a popular spot for birders and photographers. Don't forget your gum boots, which I don't even know what the hell that means. What's a gum boot? If you head out after wet weather passes through. Okay. I guess it gets really, it's like marshy. So some of these places are like fillets too, which they're like, sometimes they're dry, sometimes they're wet. Um, it's a great spot for grassland birds and is home to a short-eared owl. It's interesting, which you may be able to spot this time of year. 3.9 mile loop. The other one was 4 to 5 mile loop. Oh no, that's another one. Whether you're hiking the craggiest Catskill peaks or walking the lowlands of the Shawagonks, always respect the wilderness and your own abilities and practice. Follow follow the leave no trace principles. I'm good at that. I ain't leaving no damn trace out there. They're basically saying garbage, but this is different stuff. Let's look at this one. Well, what I was thinking about going originally was people leaving. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to like try something different. Because as much as I want to go back to a location right now, I also want to kind of just try something different. Sorry, I'm gonna chill. Here we go. Let's see what this one is. See, I don't know where these places are. Brace Mountain, sitting 2,311 feet above sea level. It's not that high. Brace Mountain is Millerton boasts the highest point in Dutchess and may just be the county's hidden gem. If you're up for the challenge, a relatively quick yet steep hike will reward you with panoramic views of the Hudson and Catskills, northern farmland, and the Berkshires. Wow, I didn't know the Berkshires were that close. You'll get most of the hoof out of the way in the first mile. So this place might be somewhere a little far. I don't know. You'll get most of the hoof out of the way in the first mile by way of less maintained quarry trail, marked yellow. A bit of scrambling is required here. I'm not in the mood for scrambling. I did that already. That I did rock scrambling on Sunday, like a lot of it. Let's cross this one off the list. Blah blah blah. No, no. A bit of scrambling is required here, but don't let that challenge deter you from continuing on. If you're lucky, you might even catch a paraglider taking off. Depending on the time of year, 3.6 mile round trip. Sam's Point to Verkadeer Kill Falls. This popular Sam's Point area in the southernmost area of Minnewaska State Park in Cragsmore. Expect a good crowd. Nope. They read my mind. Don't let. Did I lose you guys for a minute? Alright, I'll start again. This popular Sam's Point area and southernmost area of Minnewaska State Park in Cragsmore. Expect a good crowd, but don't let that deter you from enjoying the wildlife, rock formations, and views along the way. On the highest section of the Shawangunk Ridge, park at the visitor center and head right up a set of switchbacks for a moderate to strenuous stroll, and you'll almost be at the famous Sam's Point overlook. The trail heads downhill and will take you through a rare dwarf pitch pine barren. Dwarf pitch. Yo, not bullshit. Where is it? Over here. Nope. Alright, whatever. It's over here somewhere. Nope, over here somewhere. Nope, over here somewhere. There it is. Dwarf pitch. Okay. It's weird because it's backwards. Dwarf pitch pine barrens, one of the few remaining in the world, continue to the 187-foot waterfall at Vanderkill Falls, one of the tallest regions, 6 miles out, 6 mile out and back, or an 8-mile loop. Okay, so that's 6 miles and then 6 miles, or you could do an 8-mile loop. That's So a lot of times you have to do these like extremely long hikes to get the big payoff. Catterskill is one that you don't have to, and that's why it's really popular, is because it has a lot of trails that go in and go around and do a lot of different things. They zig and they zag. You can go a bunch of different ways. But in order to get to the huge payoff, the biggest waterfall there is, it's almost 300 feet. Massive, but it brings in crowds. So that's why I kind of mess around on it. I usually go there in winter, or when I was going, I went in winter. Went summer one year, and it was dope though. I went in the water. Scared Silly, good morning. Tim T, good morning, brother. Good to see you guys. I apologize. I did not. I see. It sounds rad. I'd go there. Okay. Maybe we'll go there because it said dwarf, and that's kind of badass. Well, actually, where was that? Let's see. Yeah, that's like but the only problem, bro, is that's like either an 8-mile loop. I'm trying to think I don't even know if on the 8-mile loop, well, it should be able to. If it's 6 miles in and 6 miles out, then if you do an 8-mile loop, I don't know, it depends, because I don't know. We might have to skip that, because that's a little extreme. My legs are still recovering from the other day. Alright, let's keep going. Accra Point and Batavia Kill Loop with Burnt Knob Lookout. This is one of the most beautiful hikes in the Catskills, a charming loop that follows the Batavia Kill for the first mile, winds uphill over Accra Point with its wonderful view of the Blackhead Range, and then branches out briefly to an even more spectacular view below the summit of Burnt Knob. The descent through the terrain, marked by beautiful streams and hemlock stands, is an intensely sweet finish 6-mile loop. 6-mile loop is a lot too, but that's about what I'm used to. But that's usually what I top at, is a 6-mile loop. Not many places go farther than that, except out here. They're huge trails. Some of them are huge. Some of them are like. That's what happened to me when I went to Blue Rock. It was like I was 8 miles in and I didn't know what the hell was going on. Just kept going and going and going and going. No sight, nowhere to be seen. Um, okay, that one I don't want to talk about because we've been keeping it under a different name, so we'll keep that off the list. Okay, we'll just go to the next one. I think I might have lost you. Burnt Knob sounds dangerous. Yeah, maybe. Well, let's see where it is. Because a 6 mile loop is a lot, but you know, it's worth it. Let's see. If it's worth it, it's worth it. Let's see where that place is. Jesus, that's a long name. Oh, okay, let's see. It's actually not. Come on. Sharon, good morning. Oh, yeah, it's well, it's 45 minutes away from where I am now. Hmm. The Catskills are huge. Like, it's so close to Vermont, too. It's wild. Connecticut, Mass, and Vermont are like so close. Kind of looking at photos of people who've been there. Though there's really not a lot of pictures, which means not a lot of people go here. Wow. There's like no reviews. Um, that's awesome. So regardless, this is going on the list. Whether we go there today or not, that's going on the list because it looks like nobody goes there, and that's huge. That's huge. I don't know why. Okay, so we'll go for this one. Okay, Inspiration Point, very close to Catterskill Falls, which this is far too from where I'm at. Um, the aptly named Inspiration Point in Palinville is one of the most spectacular scenic locations in the Catskills. The trail from Scott Road winds down through the classic Catskills forest terrain, heading through the junction to Catterskill Falls and the Layman's Monument before passing a number of stunning lookouts perched high above incredibly steep Catterskill Clove. Ruins of the old Catterskill Hotel are close by. 5 mile loop. There's a lot of hotel ruins. Interesting, right? A lot of them burned down. Okay, I got one more on this list at least. John Burroughs Nature Sanctuary in West Park. Whatever. No idea where that is either. Pioneering literary naturalist John Burroughs built his cabin slab sides here in 1895 as his writing retreat. Sounds like The Secret Window. You in a Momo Mike complimentary continental. No, no. You gotta pay for breakfast. I wish. Um, I'm in a Hojo. Fine. I'm just gonna go hungry. No, I have I brought Chinese food, so I'll just eat some of that at some point. Chinese food from General Tso from Long Island. Um, yeah. Oh, so Slab Sites here in 1895 as his writing retreat and source of information for many of his well-known essays. I don't know what John Burroughs is, but sounds cool. The trails of the West Park Preserve travel through 191 acres of protected lands, provide surprisingly almost effortless strolling, considering the ruggedness of varied natural features, thick forest ridgelines, rock formations, and wetlands throughout this loop are perfect for seasoned and budding naturalists to explore while getting fresh air. Great for the whole family. 4 to 5 mile loop. Great for the whole family, huh? I don't know if kids could handle a 4 to 5 mile loop. I don't know. My buddy said he took his son and his wife on that hike that we did, and he said she was pissed at him. He said she was so pissed at him. They went to a Met game after, and I guess she was just like, "That was the hardest thing I've done in my entire life." I totally get it. He told us that like halfway through, and when we were done, I totally understood why she said that. And he had brought somebody else there that we know. He's like, yeah, when he got to the top, he was like on all fours. I get it. It's rough. Oh, really? There's schools named after him out here. That's cool. I guess he's an interesting cat. Mr. Carson, good morning. Sharon, wow, yum. What'd you get? I got a touchscreen. I always forget. I paid like $50 extra for this touchscreen laptop back in the day. It's such a piece of crap, but I thought it was so high speed because it was touchscreen. Little did I know I was getting ripped off. Well, I do have to go get in the shower and get dressed and yada yada yada. Gotta do some ironing. I'll finish my coffee with you guys and I'm gonna get going. Let me see. What are you guys doing today? What are you having for breakfast? Maybe you can inspire me to actually eat a real breakfast. Because I usually don't. I just have lunch food for breakfast instead. Like I just skip right to it. Alright, let's see. Alright. We might just go here. We might just go here today. So Corey Gorge is like not far from here. There's another place that I've been wanting to go that's not too far from here. Remember the place we went last time? That too with that high peak, like that's kind of within like 20 minutes. But there's a 300-foot waterfall. Catskill Water is where I was gonna go with you guys. I was gonna go to Catskill Falls. Mind you, can't live stream. Can't do anything right now. I can film. I'm not gonna even use that phone to film because it's full. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this, the old one, because at least it has space. I'm gonna have to get back on Wi-Fi, and then hopefully I'll be able to upload it so you guys, we could at least do a premiere, and we'll enjoy it together that way. Bananas, good to see you. I've got one of those tablets. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I think I'd like a tablet. I just don't. I don't spend money like that, like on stuff. And they have cheap ones now, like really cheap ones. But There's a brand called like On with an arrow, and they sell them at Walmart. And you can get a tablet for dirt cheap now. Gotta take a toke and hit the sack for a few. Cool. Good shit, brother. Get some rest, my man. I smoke Wheaties for breakfast of champions. Yeah, yeah. No, get some rest. Enjoy your bud. Sometimes I have to. I don't smoke regularly, like at all, like at all. But sometimes, like I see the purpose in it, for an occasional thing here and there, or like, before bed and stuff like that. Some people need it like all day, but I can't comprehend it personally. It just doesn't. It doesn't work well for me that way. But that's me. That's the way I'm built. You know what I mean? Some people are built different. Totally get it. I sleep upside down like a bat. Luca, good to see you. Go, get out of here. Did it the wrong way. I was trying to do it. No, I didn't. It's so weird. I don't know. The screen's so much bigger. Thank you to Anthony from Unidentified S4 because I would have never known what to do. And now I have it on here. So it's like, I'm afraid to do anything because it's like, it's set up already. I think I'm gonna start streaming because I paid for this and I don't know what I'm doing really, but I think I'm gonna start streaming to Facebook too. I'm gonna link in my Facebook page. I think we're gonna start streaming to that at the same time too because like we're able to, or we could do it to another. It could go anywhere else. Like I can link Browndorf's YouTube in there as the backup, and we can go live on like both spots. You know what I mean? Not that I would do his channel, but you know what I mean. If anybody is interested in that, whatever. But that would mean I would be going live like on your page, so it's just kind of weird. So, but like some people do it. I smoke so I can eat. Okay, see, I have Barrett's disease. Help see, so that's a perfect example. Um, some people do it like Tex and Bigfoot Michigan Rob, like they're always live together. So when they do it, they just shoot it to both places. It's pretty cool. Some people do it like True Seekers. He puts it to like his Rumble, his Facebook, his YouTube. Like he sends it to multiple places. Ugh, it's clever that you can do that. Yeah, there's so much stuff. I'm just I'm just catching up really. I don't really need the paid version. That's what I'm coming to realize is I don't really need it. Really don't need it. So I'm not gonna do that again. Watched everything of yours, sir, and I love the way you handle life and our brothers and sisters of the forest. Well, thank you. That's very kind. Seriously, that's really really kind. Um, I do my best. I try to lead by example. Not trying to be cocky, but I know what works. I know what works. I'm not out here for shits and gigs. You know what I mean? Like, not, not. I don't like being necessarily in the public eye. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's easier. It's easier to just shoot the shit behind the scenes, right? or just be in a chat and hang out and give your input. It's easier. It's more relaxing. I do this because it's what they want me to do. They're showing me things to pass on to other people and the right people, right? That's why people are like, oh, why didn't you take that? That's an amazing video. Why didn't you blast that all over the place? I don't want to. I don't want all these, like, not that I don't want to grab that one or two good people in there, but I'm not trying to grab, if we can, if we can reach one good person a day, even that, like, or a week, even that will take this information and it helps them, or take this, what they see, and utilize it for good, or touch them in a positive way. Like, you get my drift, I think, right? I'm trying to find words at 7 a.m., but yeah, it's too important. Even though I want to, sometimes I want to sit down and I want to back off, and me. That's selfish shit, right? Like, that's selfish shit. I need to suck it up and do what's right for the greater good. And I have a responsibility, and I can't expect to have people's respect by just bet, 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 bet. I know I don't respect it when people talk at me or talk things, but I don't see any action. So I find it's best for me to. I don't like to talk until I have shit to talk about. Right? You know what I mean? But then again, I like to come on here and just sit like this and just kind of see where you guys are at. Because sometimes that you guys just need an opportunity to talk to somebody, or a place to just talk. Period, to each other. I'll be that. I don't care. I'll be that place. I'll be that place. That's what the Sasquatch want from me, so that's what I do. I can't believe this show Charmed is on TV. I can't believe this. It's crazy. I don't have regular TV. Well, I do now, but it's never on. It's in my room. I never. My bedroom's like a box with no windows, so it's weird. I don't really go in there. Like, his gentle soul and is in tune with Mother Nature and her beings of the forest. Oh, you're talking about me? Thank you. Thanks, buddy. I try, man. I try. You know, it comes very natural to me, but I still have to try sometimes, because what I have to try to do is I have to try to shake off society and what it's done to me every day. It does something, something different. That's what I was talking about last night, living in two different worlds. Sometimes I can't enter the forest or the woods because this world has torn me down so badly that I can't even walk in the woods because I'm so mangled. Society is a rough, rough place, and I'm a tough dude, but I'm also very. I lead by emotion. Like, I lead like with I lead like with my heart. You know what I mean? And sometimes that just gets me crushed. Just gets me crushed. Yeah. Just gotta pick back up. All right, Mr. DeVere, good to see you, bro. Say, how you doing? Browndorf is good at that. You do more than talk. You show us and get us to open up without judgment or worrying about being judged. Oh, it's good to hear. It's good to hear. I get judged all the time. I know what it's like. I get judged. Not a day goes by where I don't get attacked. Not one day. I can't even stay. I stay home I can stay home all day and I get attacked. So what I do? People go out of their way to beat you down. You just gotta stay in the pocket. It's like a quarterback. You just gotta stay in the pocket and look for that receiver. Take a hit if you got to. Get back up, throw that shit again. Just keep launching them until you get to the Super Bowl. Whatever, you got my drift. Trying to make analogies. You're a great person, Mike. Luke, you too, buddy. Thank you. Everyone has their limits. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Necrosaurus Rex. All right, guys. Well, what time is it here? Yeah, it's just wow. I didn't expect to be on this long. Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go clean up and do some things. Mr. DeVere, what time is it over there? It's probably like lunchtime by now. Says far more about them than it does you, Mike. Yeah. So see Sharon. So what I do is I try to stay on top of things. Like it's a full-time job to do this, but I do it. I stay on top of the channel always because if I don't, right, that negative stuff finds its way in, and then that comment gets seen by all of you. Now you'll feel some kind of way about it. You might want to defend me, or you might know otherwise. And then people will start to address that person. And then that person has power. And now that person starts to go back at you. And now that person has taken away the focus with their negativity and taken away everything in that video and everything that you guys are saying because they just took the power, right? So what I do is I stay on top of it nonstop and just pluck it away. Just pluck it away. I eat it right here. And then I pluck it away. Because I don't want anyone to see it, deal with it. I don't want it to become a thing. I don't want it to become a topic or a focus, etc. I want everything to be about like you guys say, like love and light and positivity and good energy. 1240, Roger that. I'm watching your post for over 2 years. Great job. We enjoy it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, but you got so much to give, Knack. Like, I have to have you on here one time, Knack, because you have so much to give, and so you have so much insight and so much like you know. I mean, you know, but I mean, you could probably people probably don't know how much you have to offer, and I'd like to maybe have you on one night. You know, maybe a group of guys so we could just kind of bang off. You know, or gals, whatever. I don't care. I'm leaving it open, but you know what I mean. Just kind of works out that way. Jimmy, good morning, Jimmy. Oh, okay, here. Sorry, my friend. Good morning, Jimmy Hooper. Okay, you have a great day too. Blessings. Um, how long is it before a call went on camera? I guess it depends how you look at it. Right, like sightings and encounters. Like the definition is different for everyone else. Like if you want to see them full in flesh and blood, then I've only had a couple encounters and a few sightings. But I can't remember, to be honest with you. Can't remember. I know that live stream that MVTV always posts. That was one of the first times for sure. I at least that I was like conscious of, because I was getting them on camera, but I wasn't always seeing them. You know what I mean? Or somebody would like send me a screenshot of them, that whatever. Things to that effect. Can't really remember though. It wasn't too long, but that's what used me for. It's what they're using me for. Like I have a different. It's I don't want to like sound cocky, but it's easy for me, and it's not easy for me because of me. It's because of them. They want me to connect the peoples. So I don't really know the struggle of them being elusive. Because they were elusive to me when I until they, but I wasn't ever searching for them. Like once I started searching for them, that was the job. That was kind of like the job title they gave me. So it's like I don't know, and I get why people look at me and they're like, "That's bullshit." Like you see them everywhere. Like, okay, it's up to you. I don't care. Give a shit. Spin your wheels if you want to. I can't. I can't change that. Oh, hang on, Luke. I'm coming. I see you. I see you said something. I'd love to be able to feel their presence. I've spent a lot of time in the woods and have felt I wasn't alone and heard things, but I'd like to go deeper. Okay. Suggestion. Start start a gifting process. Maybe bring some snacks, like whatever seems right. I like to bring fruit that aren't uh, natural to the area, things they can't find. I bring like mangoes, pineapples, plantains. A lot of people bring bananas, right? I bring plantains. Uh, I brought a water coconut. Like last thing, that was the last thing I gave, I think. Uh, anyway, and then I suggest giving. You can make something. Doesn't have to be anything special. You can make something, something from the heart, something with your intent into it. Uh, write a letter. Draw a picture. Something personal. You can give them something personal. Corn. Yeah, Mr. V is right. Corn. Um, you know, corn is a big one. Tobacco is a big one. Uh, you can even gift rocks or shells and stuff like that. Anything that feels right is a good gift, and that's a good way to get started with them because it's a good way to get started, like get the ball rolling, because they'll start to realize why you're there. You know what I mean? You're showing the intent, but it's not just like some people don't know how to show the intent or to begin the process, and that's one of the best ways to do it is because they will give back eventually. Whether it shouldn't take long, to be honest with you, but they should take something, and even if they don't take it, you should get stuff back. And you might not realize it, but you have to be very receptive to it because it's going to probably pop up in places you're not expecting, like on your doorstep or on your door handle of your car or stuff like that, like feathers usually are what I get feathers. I have so many feathers, rocks and feathers, but sometimes shells, sometimes I don't talk about the glyphs a lot because like they're then for us they're not necessarily important because first of all they mean something different to everybody. So like never be like, oh, that glyph means that because so and so said it. Like that tribes of Sasquatch is gonna use different glyph on a different level with a different meaning. Um, just like the same stop sign says something different in Germany as it does in Asia as it does here, right? They all mean stop, but they say something different. Um, I lost track. Lost track. Yeah, sorry, I lost track. But that's my if that doesn't seem to get the ball rolling, then we can revisit it. But also, there's a lot of ways to get around it, like to just get on like a deeper level. But that's one of the you know best ways that I think, because I've had people, I've offered this advice to people, and people have taken it and they've done this from their backyard. They've said, Mike, I can't get out there. I don't have Sasquatch here. There's not a lot of woods. I said, this is my specialty. Like I, I'm doing it in the place where everyone said it's impossible. And they come to my backyard in suburbia. So wherever you are does not matter. Just have to establish that initial connection. And then they'll reach you anywhere. Some people call it being tagged. Great. That's exactly what it is to an extent. But sometimes people are saying that in a bad way. It's really not. To me, it's not. I don't mind when they come to my house. Some people say, don't let them follow you home. I love it. They're not following me home. You got an invite. But I don't have any fear of them. Like, I don't have any fear of them anymore. I have complete and utter trust. And then, do they startle me? Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. That white one startled the shit out of me. When you and Anthony joined Eric's birthday show, I laughed a bunch. What a great time that was. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I have to link up with Eric actually to do episode 10 of his cartoons. If you guys haven't been watching Paranormal Highway, it's a great channel. His birthday just passed. I tried to give a shout out so you guys could go over there and find him. But him and Anthony at S4, unidentified S4, we all hung out for his birthday the other day on his channel. Anthony just put up a funny video actually, Lucum. It was I put up a video of a turkey, but his is so much better. He's like narrating them fighting like by his car. Yeah, it's so funny. You gotta see it. I was dying yesterday. Sorry, Lucum. I don't think there's any Bigfoot here, but I love the woods. I look for sign anyway. Where are you? Where are you? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, BRB. Okay, never mind. I probably know somebody in your area that's Snuff. Oh, Snuff. Oh, he's back. Oh, there he is. I'm over here now. I was just talking about you. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You always done things your way and kept it real. That's what we like. Yeah. I had somebody say something yesterday about like how long the videos were. How about you make them shorter? They're all too long. Another guy said, "How about a location?" If you're the first comment you make is a complaint, not gonna be receptive. Whoa, that was cool. Drop it. Drop that thing. Drop that link. So Mothman show 12 noon Eastern. So I might be busy. I might be occupied, but I'm gonna be pissed because I want to see that one really, like really badly. I'm a huge. So I'm like a fanboy with Mothman, right? I do Bigfoot like regularly. Like it's not like a belief for me. It's not like a I like it thing. It's not a hobby. Sasquatch is my life. It's my parallel world life. I live in two different worlds. Now, I'm a fan of Nessie and Champ, and I'm a fan of Mothman stories and stuff. I'm a fan of the movie with Richard Gere. I'm like a fan of those things. I don't know anything about them really. Um, I just love it. I love the stories. Like when I hear people talk about like, oh, I'd like to hear Bigfoot stories, I think that's just boring. But if something's flying, I think it's a cool story. I don't know why. That's just me. Or if it's like in the water, I'm interested. But maybe it's because like the grass is greener on the other side scenario. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Uh, the wrench is gone. Why does everyone keep saying that? It shouldn't be. Shit. Somebody asked me that yesterday. It shouldn't. All right. Put user in timeout and block user. That's all it'll let me do. So for some reason, when I'm going on here on StreamYard, people are saying their wrenches aren't there. Usually, yeah, well, I know. Usually it doesn't show up. The wrench doesn't show up, right? But they still have. Usually it just doesn't show up, but they still have the ability to do their thing. Oh shit! 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 No! 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 Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! No! I'm fucking hitting buttons, and now I blocked Lukem. Shit! God damn it! Sorry, God. How do I do that? How do I reverse that? Edit. Nope. Shit. How do I? It says it right here. Like I just did. I'm gonna have to do it when I get off, I guess. That's annoying. Like all his comments are gone. Shit. Whatever. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, Luke. No, it doesn't show up on here. I don't know why, but that's not good. Like that, you should still have the power, but to do whatever you need to. But it doesn't show up on here. But you should still have the ability to drop the link. I have to figure that out. Anyway, I'm gonna slide off anyway. So, I do apologize, bro. Luke, I'm sure you're still here, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fix it as soon as we're done. I'm gonna have to wait till the chat appears. No, because you're not in the chat. I'm gonna have to go find you. That's it. Let me see if I can do it now. Actually, on here, you shouldn't be hard to find on YouTube. Stop. Oh my god, 100 notifications. Baby Charlie, the Sleeping Prince. Boom, there you are. All right, Lucum, can you try to comment now, please? Shit, sorry, guys. If you're still here, go to YouTube Studio, go to Settings, then go to Community, and click my. Yeah, I can't do it on my phone, and I don't have Studio on here. So, well, actually, I guess I could. I could go to YouTube and then go to Studio. But what I did was I found he's got an easily searchable channel. So I was able to by his name, he's got such an easy search. So I went right to his channel and just went up to and unblocked him. There he is. Good, good, good. Thank God. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Such a dumb move. I probably do that more often than not. All right, sorry. What was this? Donovan Dredd? He told a story that was like your teepee burnt down. I I know who he is. It's full of shit, in my opinion. Maybe it's not the guy I'm thinking of, but is it? They use AI, right? They use a bunch of AI and then act like there's a real story behind it. I don't buy it, man. I don't buy any of it. I don't. Because just like you just said, right? They could just find the story and just make a little video about it. I don't buy it. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And I'm not knocking this guy because whatever. That's fine. It's fine. It's what he wants to do. Fine. That's what this channel. That's what YouTube is, right? Creating content for entertainment. That's what it's supposed to be about, right? But in my opinion, there's a lot of people out there bullshitting. And guess what? For me personally, it ruined it for all of them. Because now, I'm not saying Donovan Dredd or whoever is one of them, but the bad apples ruined it for me for everybody. And unfortunately, that's the way it is. I just don't. If they're gonna tell a story, I want to know who it is. I want to know who it is. I want to know who it is. I don't want to just hear a story. I got kids. Read story time, like, and it's what it is to me. It's like it's bullshit because it's always a monster story, right? And oh, this dog man was seen terrorizing a town and blah 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 blah. And this photo was captured on a trail cam right before somebody's herd of cattle went missing. Rawr! Get the and it's AI. It's not a real picture, but nobody knows that. Or maybe people don't know that, or maybe they just don't care what the feedback is, right? Because all they want is clicks and views, because that makes them this. Every time you hit thousands and thousands of views, you start to make this. It doesn't benefit me to keep putting out videos as far as financially, because I'm sending you to another video and now you're not watching the one I just put out, so it's not making money, right? It's not how people do shit. They want the clickbait title and the God knows what that drags you in, right? And I'm not talking about people who put in work, right? Or actually have what's in the title going on. Just saying. Just saying. Again, this isn't a jab at anybody in particular. You just kind of triggered me with that concept, Nick. That's all. You know what I mean? So I don't even know if that's the guy I'm talking about, but yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. No, people love it. People eat it up. Don't get me wrong, but for me, I just think it's garbage. Here we go. Sunday. See, this is what I mean, right? Like Anthony has like a killer show. Killer show coming up. Title that shit whatever you want. Because it's gonna hold water. Bro, Sunday have Tom Reed and Steve Bonds and the judge coming on to out Tom Warner for his hoaxing in the Berkshire UFO case. This is gonna be. Everybody says they have something groundbreaking, right? Like we hear it all the time. Groundbreaking. Uh, New evidence. Blah blah blah. This is actually one of those scenarios where it's real. This info is gonna come to light for the first time. And you guys will enjoy it. If you guys are into the UFO stuff, definitely check out Anthony. They do touch on everything. Don't get me wrong. They touch on everything. I've been on his show. I'm on whatever. Like we're friends. We talk all the time. You're gonna see him and I together very soon. Very soon. We're going to probably rub off on each other and probably learn a whole hell of a lot from each other. And our conversations are always good. Title: Copycat. Nice. Tom Warner lied about his abduction. Nice. Well played. I'm looking forward to the show Sunday. Serbia in the house. Vladimir. That is fun to say, Vladimir. I just heard that one that was close to the TP structure show. Yeah. That's cool. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. It could very well be my situation, just fabricated into something bigger. Maybe it's a real story. I don't know, but that's just it. Is it a real story? Because I would love to know, because I would love to hear that if it is real. But if it's not, I don't want to waste my time. So you see where like the see where I struggle with that? Sandy, morning. People need to stop glorifying the frauds. By glorifying them, they stay on top. I know. That's why I don't. That's why I don't address it, bro. Like honestly, I respect that you stopped. Like you really stopped, man. And you were doing it for a while, like just outing everybody for everything and shit. And then you realize, you know what? This is just exerting energy and giving them limelight. And you're right. You're right about that. Now, when it comes to shit like this, like Sunday show, that's a different story. Like stuff that Steven does, that's a different story. Because guys are like doing journalism. Journalism. It's not just like, like what I'm doing right now. It's my opinion. I don't have facts. I'm just saying what I feel. That's what most people do. When they say somebody's like a hoaxer or a fraud or blah, blah, they go off emotion. I don't like that guy. He's full of shit. He's a liar because I don't like him. You know, it's not how it works. Janelle, good morning. This guy creeping outside my window. I guess most people don't have their blinds wide open, but I don't give a shit. I need some sun. So a group of people set a huge fire and ran off. I don't know. Maybe I'll check him out. I don't remember. I don't think I ever heard of that one. Sounds very similar to all those ones I see though, where they just like put up pictures of AI or now like Scary Stories NYC. Like he's a good guy. He'll say in the beginning of everything, allegedly. So somebody sent me this. They don't want to tell their name, or they do want to tell their name, whatever. He'll say this allegedly happened. He's open to it. He receives these things. He puts them out, but he does not say, doesn't say, hey, this is a fact. This is, you know, he'll go and he'll the beginning of his video, if they have a location, the beginning of his video, before he goes into like the AI art or like whatever art he had drawn up for it to illustrate this story, he will have Google Maps, and he'll show you like, and he'll go down the road. Like if it's about going down a road, like say the story's about driving down a road, like he'll do go down Google Maps on the road with you and like show you around. And it's really a lot of fun. Good morning. Miss Littlefoot's grandma. Why won't it light up? There it is. Morning. Look at that smile. Shining. She's like the life of the party, Littlefoot's grandma. All right, guys. I'm gonna. I hate to do that because people are starting to roll in, but I do got to slide out. I got a busy day. I will probably do a premiere tonight. I'm gonna try and get outside. It looks like it's gonna be clear skies. I'm gonna get outside. I'm gonna do a little bit of sky watching with the psionics, the night vision. I will try and find some place safe enough to go. It's spring has sprung, even with the psionics. A bear moving at night. You'd think they're loud. You'd think they're loud, right? And you'd hear them coming and crashing through the woods. Not always. Not always. They're pretty stealthy to an extent. Unless they step on something, where unless they want to be heard, they move pretty fast and pretty efficiently. It's amazing. I told you guys about that one time. When I was filming that one video of the black bear that was like real close to me. He was, not the time by the house and the other time by the house and the other time by the house. I'm talking about when I was in the woods. The thing was hauling. The only reason I knew it was there was because somebody else was yelling at it, screaming at it, trying to get it to go away. And he was running so fast. And he was going to cross my path. He was coming at an angle. He was going to cross my path. It's like something stopped him. Something just stopped him. It was like something literally like stopped this thing. It was full sprint. And like it like just kind of like shook it off and like just started and like lifted a log, like this whole tree, full tree down, just like lifted it up with one paw. I could have like kicked off, put my back on a tree and put both legs on this thing and tried to push it and roll it over, and I wouldn't have budged. This thing just lifted it with one paw. S4 has Dr. Oh, wife has Dr. Putin 12:30, and if they have Wi-Fi, watch it live. You'll enjoy this one. This one's about Mothman today. It'll be really cool. It'll be a lot of fun. Rob, good morning. I don't know if I said that. Oops, where are you? Excuse me. Man, that white Bigfoot was something. You telling me, bro. Telling me. I ain't been back since. And it's like I'm used to it to an extent. That's why I'm out there, right? But you can I don't know how to explain to people like you're never ready to see them when they're in full flesh like that. The sheer size is nothing you've seen before. It's not comparable. Like his head was bigger than my torso. Like I don't know how to make people comprehend that. Like it is Carol Belmore. I don't even know who that is. Maybe I'll take a look. I checked my block list yesterday. and I didn't see anybody in it. Um, not by that name, just the regular schmuck bags. But I'll take a look again. Have a great day, Mike. You too, Janelle. And granddaughter ready for school, but still listening. All right, Roger that. Who that? Who? Who this? Footage you get is amazing. Thank you. I can't take credit really. I just put myself out there and they do the rest. You know what I mean? That's where I'm blessed. Like it's they make it easy for me. That's why when I invite people out, I'm like, I don't want to guarantee that something's gonna happen, but chances are something's gonna happen. It's not me being cocky. I'm explaining why. I'm not one of those people who's trying to be cocky and be like, I could show you Bigfoot. Like, no. I can't show you Bigfoot. I could take you out there and Bigfoot's gonna probably show to you because it's just what they seem to do. I can't make them do anything. It's not me. They're using me to get to you good people, to connect to you good people. You ever notice we draw in a pretty good crowd? Really. It's very rare. And I stay on top of it, but it's very rare that we get infiltrated by garbage. Happens occasionally, right? But majority of the time, like, it's just great people. And there's a lot of places like that. Don't get me wrong. We're not the only ones. There's a lot of really, really great spots. Oh, okay. I was trying. I only have Messenger when I'm on Wi-Fi, which I am. So, sure. Yeah, I don't know it. I'll look for sure. I'll take a look when I get off. I think I have to go. I think I have to do it on the computer. I could try and search that name, but chances of there being only one person with that name is slim. Mm, Let me try one more time. Well, I'm gonna get off in a second anyway, so I will fix it. Um, oh, one L, one L maybe. All right, let's see. I see one person here with parrots and stuff, but they're not blocked. All right, yeah, that's the only one that comes up. I'll have to hmm, all right, I'll have to look on that after. Yeah, no, I don't think I don't think she did anything to get blind. Shit just happens all the time, man. All the time. Every day I hear it from somebody. It's unfortunate. Like Stevie B gets blocked like twice a week. I have no idea why. No idea why. I have to like there's certain people I have to just I don't know. It's annoying. All right, guys. Well, anyway, yeah, we do. You're right. Um. Oh shit! I almost did it again. See? Look, stop. How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? There we go. All right, this Wi-Fi is terrible. All right, guys. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a blessed day and stay safe. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to, yeah, I gotta go get ready. I'll update you. I'll update you guys later. Check the community tab because that's about all I can do. I can't really do streams. I can't really make videos and upload them. So just keep an eye on the community tab for any updates. Right? Probably a premiere tonight. Yeah. You too. Yep. You too. Thank you. Yes, sir. You too. All right, guys. Be good. End broadcast.